Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be playing some more of Doki DOki Literature Club, where we last left off. And no, I am not recording this right after I ended off the last episode. Okay. I did not do that. Okay, I wouldn't. What am I even doing? Last episode we were gonna read Monica the poem, and yada yada yada. Let's go. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well. We may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I guess that's the kind of vibe I get while reading your poem. I don't even know what my poem looks like. They didn't even show the poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I keep forgetting to read the name, so I keep like whatever. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but it will always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, then let's read it then. Hole and wall. It could have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? Spackle? Oh, right. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I was looking in. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side. Looking in. So, sorry, that probably just screwed up the headphone. So what do you think? It's very free form, is that's what you call it. Sorry, not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Yeah, because it takes no work. You don't even have to rhyme anything. You just slap down words together. I don't know why I'm making fun of people who write free-form poetry. I don't write poetry at all. Probably you do better than me. Whatever, popular. That is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced by poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Monica's writing tip of the day. Shit. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a piece of paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Ooh, let's go Natsuki. Why not? Why not? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Well, it's not like I said it was bad. Just it didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I'll need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? I kinda wish we could, like, choose what to say. I think that would be kinda cool for this game, but, whatever. It's a good game so far, I guess. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So, decide to write about it. Write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Suzuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Sayori or Yuri? Say Sayori for last. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, well, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think it's the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's safer to be toy. Stammering completely is gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together. It's probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Oh, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles shamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for him, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a lecture club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Pretty deep, pretty good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, that's really freaking good! Better than mine. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since this is the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Weeb Hitler. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering is in I keep mixing up hers and Monica's voice. Lingering in the last remaining plate of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon she'll be left soon to be left with nothing. Ugh! Oh my god. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And last but not least, we have, drum roll please, Sayori. Let's go, my boys. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Weeb Hitler. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Oh, I can use my spacebar? Oh, hell yeah. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was made more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I don't like it? She just said you liked it. Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Weeb Hitler poem! Oh my god. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I don't know what the hell happened, but Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Don't touch my poem against your frickin' boob. Jesus. God. Women, am I right? You're so weird, Sayori. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Weeb Hitler. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, you can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? Oh yeah, we gotta do it to the beat. I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you to— oh shit, that's stupid. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait till this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to an yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel better about my house, so don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone it's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned to the poem to her desk with their hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is, cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Weeb Hitler did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Weeb Hitler liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Weeb Hitler appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, wait, was Sayori the voice when I did the hey everyone? Was that Sayori's voice? I'm not gonna do that voice anymore, it freaking hurts my throat. 6 likes on this video, and I'll make Sayori's voice the freaking Mike Wazowski voice, what smoker voice, I guess. Well, you know what? I was the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Weeb Hitler started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Whatever, it's both voices. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as they notice I was standing there. Weeb Hitler. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Ugh. What's the reason? What's the point in making your poems all confolded for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure this out. Help me explain that to her, Weeb Hitler. Wait, there is a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Hello. I wanna make the lighting a little bit better. Oh, it's a little bit better lighting. There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Weeb Hitler? Well, how did I get dragged in this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Alright. She's kind of a bitch. She's really sophisticated. I feel like she would want help, whatever. But Sayori, I kinda like Sayori. That one. Natsuki. Or Natsuki glares at me, drying up my words out of my mouth. So suddenly turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to anything of her. Sayori. Huh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Weeb Hitler. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. I actually think we picked the right choice here. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes— Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. The music's coming in. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are so amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and something's wrong with that, okay? And Yuri's Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori? Sayori stands trying to help the plate. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with expression. No, she didn't sit down. She freaking disappeared. She's a ghost. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, saying nothing, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She just might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Oh, you can count on me. Whatever, smiles. Does she say she smiles? Whatever. Just a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about us sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. We've Hitler. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll say the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Share poems that will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a little job at impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with a newfound determination. Weep Hitler, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent so much time together. Can't really say I'm enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen him fight like that. I promise they're most wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. That's one of your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Weave Hitler, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. Oh my god, my ear just started ringing. What the hell was that? And I think everyone really likes you too. That's something. Whatever. I don't even know what I said. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori's caught onto the situation I'm in. Sorry, being fresh is very nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said the one to myself and her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. And you can use the skip button to fast forward their text you already used. I want to do clouds. Intellectual. Warm. Games. Unending. Playground. Melody. Doki DOki. Music. What other stuff can you do? Ambient. Just start going more darker this time. Depression. Why is she laughing at depression? Jesus. Determination. Dark. She's like sad, I don't know why. Blanket. Disarray. Why did I laugh at that? Sure, look at that. What? Wow. Of course. Oh my god. Eternity. Fear. Bliss. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. What's her name again? Or what's her voice again? Hi, Weep Hitler. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing to get you anyway. No, I like the smoker voice better. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And she turns it upside down and lets all the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I could see right through Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. We're gonna be Sherlock Holmes. Going Sherlock Holmes on this bitch. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Well, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, nice. We got female Genji again. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Oh, I was not listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Weave Hitler to let me borrow some money. Dude, I need to get water if I'm gonna frickin' do this girl's voice. That's don't get me involved like that, sorry, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy when you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little son like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, did I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed in that. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't have much, but it's a fun side of you, boy. There is no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I'll have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming for you, Sayori. I guess that is the devil inside of us, isn't that? Don't let the... don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she's bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if I weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on. Oh, come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap! Did you get slapped? Kaya! Someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles on the desk. Ow. What was... a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my whatever that word says. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Why? Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oof. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours is really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? What do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy. Still really happy that you shared this one with me. Oh, she's freaking sniffing her. What the hell? Sayori gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez, I get it. His cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori off of her. Ooh. Suddenly, suddenly leans down, takes a bite on Natsuki's cookie.
Hey, did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you still Sayori?
Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. This is a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh. You don't think she has a... Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Yeah. Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. Hold you up anyway. Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Oh.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Oh, I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Thanks. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay.
That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Weep Hitler. Oh my god, I'm freaking 12. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow still finished her entire cookie. Somehow, though, it's been like 5-10 minutes, dude. I would have been eating that cookie and eating 4 other cookies. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Okay, Monica. We'll be back soon.
Are you going with the Weep Hitler to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with you.
Oh, but I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty costumes and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too.
Okay. Ready, Weep Hitler?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. And we have Sam. What? No, just kidding. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it's like I'm taking the kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you make an event of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do poetry performances.
A performance? What kind? Well,
everyone's gonna take turns on the stage, recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Weep Hitler, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like,
Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing its final joyous moment between my fingers. Yeah, so her speaking voice is like, hey, I forget, but her poem voice is like, is more normal. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when talking about
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. I just meant it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around the hallway again.
Hey, Weep Hitler, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She hasn't been a ball of sunshine jumping in, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. To go and adventure with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here.
Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons on the shelf.
The best brand, too. They're kinda dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colors' names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. At least move aside so I can look for poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Kia!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right to the shelf. She falls to the floor and spills all over her lap. The crayons spill over her mouth.
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly reaches her hand from her forehead. Gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, it's gonna well up. I should find you some ice.
Weep Hitler. Where would I even find ice?
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
So you don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even once for the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Pass Sayori on the shoulder and run onto the hallway. Locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm ready to return to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, okay? It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Weep Hitler. This kinda reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you, but kind of oblivious in some ways. Like usually feel behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I try to do things I'll get myself hurt. I fall and scrape myself, get a bump, and I will start crying really hard. And you rush over as quick as you could. You try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blame yourself or were afraid to get in someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember.
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Eve Hitler, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me.
Oh, shit. Oh, we can actually look? Okay.
You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just a little bit clumsy. You're really a sweet guy.
Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating it like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Weep Hitler. I'm so glad something's changed between us. Do you think it'll ever be like this forever?
Forever? I'm honest with myself. There's no telling where we'll end up in college or after that, so it'd be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. You remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. Don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I had it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again.
Don't stand up so fast, Evan.
Oh, so don't stand up so fast and hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom. Oh, you're back. Good type. Oh, just about ready to start sharing your poems. Sayori, her forehead. She's fine, don't worry about.
I was playing with crayons and I smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Nice. Hand motion. Well, anyway, were you able to find anything we needed?
I have it right.
Sayori frantically glanced around herself.
I forgot all this stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. Oh my god. I have it all right here. I had the poster paper too. Oh, sounds like you ended up doing all the work we did there. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to show your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, who we gonna go first? Let's go. Sayori.
Leave Hitler. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Huh? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so. No way. Not even Natsuki.
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes him. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess to be honest about it, it's a lot easier to write poems when I think about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? You somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying at that is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Yeah, the kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in through my business all the time.
Yeah, I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Try to explain things to you, Sayori. That's Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Weep Hitler. Will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's a first time you've written something for me.
Siri, you completely misunderstood and read this for you.
Are you even listening anymore?
Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap. Yeah.
I broke my pencil.
Siri hastily bends down and picked up the pieces she dropped. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. Bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Siri clutches the desk behind her to stop her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Siri.
Yeah.
I grab Siri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bunch of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put it in the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy bottles all over. My collection makes lots of friends. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. And every night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, skimming and skimming. It's a long ass poem. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf gazed someone. My friend slipped through my locked front door. Why does this feel like the lyrics to like some indie song, like indie rock song? Finally all done, I open up and come at my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other. Holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, charge over the floor. They're supposed to be my friends. The friends are smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. Oh, okay. Jesus. Turned kind of dark at the end. Holy crap. Siri, did you write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
She depressed or something? It's also kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. So used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like passion.
You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Serious? I had always had a habit of getting obsessed with somebody before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And the next one is Siri. Why not? I want to see yours. Let's see what you read for today. Let's see what you read for today. Well done, Weepin. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you cannot get your poem to feel perfect. You do not need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like you're turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable the reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise, I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have
simple as that. Would you like to read it?
Of course. This is the poem we wrote for today. Yuri nods, timidly hands me the poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. Guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed the strange disease in an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the new and satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You can say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon has become hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pavilion conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. You can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what the poem's about. That is right. It's a bit closer to my favorite writing style. Using the poem as a compass to express vivid imagery, and conveying the emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it is something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you enjoy keeping to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Weeble? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something a little... I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you are a good listener. And let's go Matsuki last. Hi again, Weep Hitler. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my pun a vodka. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. Huh, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it just takes a little bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Atsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless, cacophony, and meaningless noise. Jesus Christ, dude. Are they trying to tell me something in this poem? And like it's like so happy music, but like the poem is like so dark. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sigh, consigned tangent, like playing with a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing with a vinyl on a pizza crust, and an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Oh shit, okay. It's even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just a way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Huh. My friend's playing Doki DOki Literature Club. How about that? It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. What did I say? Auto. Nope. Oh, so auto, we can just cycle through it. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Monica's writing tip of the day! Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Is this like the developer saying like, is this the developer saying someone like, okay, something's coming up. Be ready for it. Whatever. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. A little bit of foreshadow going on there. And N to the A to the T to the S to the U to the K to the I, Natsuki! Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Jesus Christ, can you shut the hell up? Whatever. But I can't really say it's any better either. Feel what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I think is a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... You know that was a compliment? Glad someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it. Oh, come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, well I guess you've been friends with her for so long. You might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as your type. Sayori as a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know. Well, honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That's a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing in my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Oh, Amy helped me out and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Oh, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with one simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. I cannot agree that the subject of the poem is just... You know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone thinks about. That doesn't matter. It'll be back later. Not a bit is related. Anyways, we're happy. Get the button. they just turned into like voice characters. They just turned into freaking high-pitched Mr. Mackey.
But that just makes people stupid. It gives them sympathize. It's not because they're hurting it. It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn the respect of others. To like and weird things.
That's funny. You wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I don't like it, but she said so and so ago. Like, people should make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not there's anything wrong with that. Something what don't do anything.
That's who gets trouble finding words.
I guess I should try about being so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it's like she's learned this.
Well, I would say so. Even if it's a writing style that's different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing a list. It's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I want to write a good poem. Or a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Oh. I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
This is about the festival.
Well, sort of.
Put together and give it a 2 days. But just have embarrassing ourselves instead of getting a new purpose.
But just a concern is by as well. I do not really do well last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're all going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need any more. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, well that's great along. But that's still as we should do it for the best of the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting all our posters in case anyone wants to help out. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
You kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up the posters, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think that's bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I think I set up this, There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Yes.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember Natsuki and Yuri never shared the post with anyone just a couple days ago. It's a lot of people to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole group of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. The only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If you start the event and each put on a good performance, they will inspire others to do the same. And the more people will perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, having your horizons, then having fun.
My god, I keep freaking burping. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori works worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get it out of the way.
Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice per side of them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Oh my god!
Can I go next?
Oh, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands by the podium. The title of this poem is The Way to Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face they don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes recitation. Or whatever. Four of us applaud. Good job, everyone. Good job, Monica. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was hoping you set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden?
Oh, so Yuri cuts a sheet of paper between her eyes and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri passes the first couple lines, voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets swords in books. Cavalier words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that he enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered in herself. I thought we said stay away here. I first start applauding. Good job, Yuri. Everyone joins afterward. As we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like she didn't want to applaud for her. We were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. That was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Venom. Sorry, I giggled.
Yuri?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily?
I'm trying to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Someone feels like your soft voice made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori faces way apart.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Hey, even we've Hitler liked it. I guess it's a good sign.
What does that even mean? You came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. but it might be that other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I definitely understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours, but that sort of gentle delivery won't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
But then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have time for the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't go for a wee bit there. So I can be compared to you guys anyway. I think I can leave it there. Or anyone sees one for.
Wow! Wow!
That's Suki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much selection what to read, so I have to go on another road for the day. It's an episode in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me make it feel terribly awkward. Recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, I start to put energy in it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm good.
Suki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears her a little bit. Once she's reciting, she's a little enthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they're bouncing up and down, as if giving light to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
It's what you're saying. But don't make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, to be in front of other people would be way easier. I can put whatever phrase I want for other people. What is just my friend? It's so embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. Think it'd be the other way around for me.
But that's just how it is. So.
Well, I guess in that case, we'll have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Today or tonight? Did you say today or tonight? Hold up. Coming through. I was wrong on both those. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get to practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let you know ahead of time what you'll be said. Jeez, I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be on your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you are putting in this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's check my poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out very nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, finish planning tomorrow, and I'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find enthusiasm, Siri, and Monica, but I'll do my best through it. For the sake of the club, I'm passing Monica. The best. Ready to go, Siri?
Yeah.
Look at you two. What's going on together like that?
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It's meant to be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay. We can lead on to say it. Whatever. Let's go already.
I'll come with Sarah once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but it is quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Siri?
Sorry, I was spacing it.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we could do. I mean, Siri from the supermarket. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kinda putting him in on the spot here.
Well,
I wanna go with your. Shoot, dude. I feel like she'd understand. And like, if she were to. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like she'd probably understand. Um, yeah, I feel like she'd probably understand if I walked home with Yuri. Yeah, walking in with Yuri, huh? Why did stop make that happen? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel. And she's so beautiful and smart. That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. It's not even any point speculating some of that's ever gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if it's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Okay, alright. Well, hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode, or episode 2 of Doki DOki Literature Club. And, see you guys in the next one tomorrow. I've already played the next episode, or part of the next episode that's coming out, and you do not want to miss the episode that's coming out tomorrow. It's going to be, things get intense in the next episode, or things start to get intense in the next episode, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and peace out, Holmes.